Sharks are a fascinating and vital part of the ocean ecosystem, but many people only know about this from watching Shark Week on TV. Because so many people have seen these shows, sharks have become associated with fear of being eaten alive. But there are also many tales of the friends created through human and animal interactions, proving to us that they can be more than just dinner. One of the most interesting stories running in the Western media lately takes place along the coast of Australia and New Zealand. It's about a fisherman and a great white shark. Even though there have been a few other attacks in the region, this incident still gets some coverage as this story first came out in 2006. Actually, that's exactly why I got to wondering what happened to the main characters of this incredible story. And let me say, the ending will definitely surprise you. It all started with the fact that a few years ago, many internet sources stunned the public with the news Arnold Pointer, a simple Australian fisherman, noticed something in the water as he was sailing on his boat near the shore. He would have probably just sailed past it, but at some point, the man saw a huge fin. And when he got closer, he found a white shark stuck in the net. The thing is that such nets are designed specifically for marine predators. Their main purpose is to make sure that beachgoers don't have to worry about their lives and their body parts. But this was only the beginning. Soon the fisherman realized that the animal needed help, and having sailed a few meters closer to it, he was shocked by the size of the predator. According to Arnold, the shark was about 6 meters long, and its appearance terrified all the inhabitants of the ocean. Be that as it may, and despite the reputation these underwater monsters have, the man felt sorry for the predator. Thus, he took the time and freed the animal. However, what happened next doesn't fit into our understanding of sharks and their behavior. The thing is that instead of swimming away from the dangerous place as soon as possible, the shark didn't just decide to stick around, but even followed its two-legged savior. It didn't try to attack Arnold at the time. It was more like an escort. Of course, the man was pleasantly surprised by the animal's behavior. Based on all the movie plots, the shark was supposed to either rush away or attack its savior, but to the man's great surprise, it acted like a tame animal. But the story didn't end there either. Ever since then, every time the man got into his boat and went out to sea, the shark appeared in the water as if out of nowhere and followed him everywhere. Perhaps it was the animal's way of expressing its gratitude. How else could the predator's actions be explained? However, the shark didn't even realize that it was causing some hilarious situations. Going out on his boat to fish, Arnold could not catch anything because of his formidable escort. The shark scared away all the living creatures in the area. However, this didn't upset the man. He was already used to it, and even made friends with the 6-meter-long toothy animal. When the shark emerged from the water, he would even manage to scratch its tummy, while Cindy, that's what Arnold decided to call the shark, wagged its tail like a happy dog, and obediently followed the savior wherever he sailed. This is truly amazing because white sharks, thanks to their impressive size, 3 rows of terrifying teeth, and black eyes cause horror and panic in all living beings, including humans. Great white sharks are often called man-eating sharks, and no one certainly expects anything good from them. But Cindy didn't just break stereotypes about its kind, but even managed to prove that animals can also be grateful. Arnold is both happy and upset about this friendship. Playing with the shark sure is fun, but returning home without a catch doesn't help my reputation, Arnold said, with a smile. Actually, this is how Arnold's fishing trips always end. And this story has already conquered the hearts of millions of people all over the world. It got thousands of comments, written in dozens of languages, and all of them insist on one thing. This case is unique. But do you want to know what's the most incredible thing about this story? Watch the video till the end, and you'll see. If you do a little research, you'll learn how the Australian fishermen feel about any types of sharks. In 433 years, 704 cases of shark attacks on people were officially registered off the coast of Australia, and they caused 202 deaths. And according to the latest polls, 60% of Australians consider it necessary to protect all beaches with a special net, while 15% think it would be wise to kill off all sharks near the coast of Australia. Over the past decades, the government of this country has repeatedly introduced a program to reduce the population of adult sharks. Fishermen were praised for each shark they managed to kill and even received a reward for it. Finally, it's time to find out where the story about the friendship of a great white shark and the fisherman originated. When it was published in the 56th issue of the French magazine, the Magazine de Voyages, On April 1, 2006, an article about the nice Australian fisherman and a shark was timed in coincidence with April Fool's Day. Thus, as you have probably understood, this story is fiction just like its character. The experienced fisherman from Australia, Arnold Pointer, and his tame shark, Cindy, never existed. As for the pictures, the editors borrowed them from the 2005 articles about the marine biologists and their famous research on great white sharks off the coast of South Africa. It just so happened that some other editions took the April Fool's joke seriously and reprinted it. Then the article about Arnold and Cindy got on the internet, where in fact it still continues its journey through various sites and forums. There could be some kind of similar friendship going on somewhere in the world. This story, unfortunately, is not true, and the author of this story is not in the ocean off of Australia. No matter how emotional it made you feel, this was created at a journalist's computer desk. As you've watched this video, I hope you found it informative. Please don't criticize me too much for it, and let me know in the comments if you've ever heard this story before. That's it for today. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.